Good morning. I welcomes to all of you in our this lecture series, that is quantum mechanics. So in our last class we have been discussed about representation of wave packet in both coordinate and momentum space, and we found the corresponding wave functions in coordinate space and momentum space. Using both these wave functions, we have been found the operators or the expectation value of physical observable quantities and their corresponding operators both in coordinate space and momentum space. So in our last class we have been discussed only for position and momentum. So today we are going to discuss about kinetic energy, potential energy and total energy. And one thing I am going to be say to you that here mistakenly I written this spelling. It is actually expectation, expectation. So you can correct accordingly. So we found that expectation value of position and its operators in coordinate and momentum space are in case of position, the operator in coordinate space is x. However, in momentum space it will be I h cross del by del px. Similarly, for momentum, whenever we have been derived, we found that momentum operator in momentum space is px. However, in coordinate space it is h cross by I del by del x, or if we have to take I to the numerator, then it will be minus I h cross del by del x. So up to this much we have been discussed. So today we are going to discuss about expectation value of kinetic energy and its corresponding operators in coordinate and momentum space. So the expectation value of kinetic energy, here it is represented by as T subscript of x. T, capital T subscript of x is represents the kinetic energy, which is the one-dimensional kinetic energy. Here we have been considered. Also that can be written as in the format of px square by 2m, because we know that it will be half mv square or p square by 2m, the so called kinetic energy, or along x axis it will be px square by 2m. So now if we have to consider in the momentum space expectation value of tx, it will be written as minus infinity to plus infinity phi star pxt tx phi pxt dpx. So as it is momentum space, so instead of tx we can write its momentum formula, that is px square by 2m phi pxt dpx. Now I am going to write the wave function in momentum space, complex conjugate of wave function in momentum space, that is phi star pxt. So previously we have been discussed that phi pxt is nothing but 1 by 2 pi h cross integration over psi minus psi to psi, minus infinity to plus infinity psi xt e to the power minus I by h cross x px minus et into dx. This is the phi pxt. If we have to consider phi star pxt, then it will be psi star and it will be plus. So instead of phi star pxt, we can write 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to infinity psi star xt into e to the power I by h cross x px minus et dx. Then the other terms will be remain same, that is px square by 2m into phi pxt into dpx. Let this is equation number 1. But we know that psi xt is equal to 1 by 2 pi h cross minus infinity to infinity phi pxt function of, here phi function of pxt into e to the power I by h cross xpx minus et into dpx. Now we have to take the first derivative of psi xt with respect to x. How much we can get? 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to infinity phi pxt. So here if I am going to take the derivative, it will be I h cross px. See, with respect to x means I by h cross px into e to the power I by h cross into xpx minus et into dpx. Okay. So now we have to take the second derivative of this one. So del square psi xt by del x square will be equal to 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to plus infinity phi pxt ipx by h cross into ipx by h cross into e to the power I by h cross xpx minus et into dpx. So this will be nothing but minus px square by h cross. So if we are going to take minus h cross square to the left side, then it will be minus h cross square into del square psi xt by del x square 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to plus infinity phi pxt into px square, here px into px square into e to the power I by h cross xpx minus et into dpx. Let this is equation number 2. Now we have to just rewrite the equation in this format. Actually this is our equation number 1. Just I have to write the systematic manner or in this format, that I have to take psi xt and dx outside the integration. So it will be psi star xt dx I have been taken from this outside. Then remaining part is 1 by c. It is 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to plus infinity 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to plus infinity. The rest of the term I have to write as usual, that phi pxt into p square px square by 2m into e to the power I by h cross xpx minus et into dpx. Let this equation number is 3. Now whatever the value we found in equation number 2, we have to put in equation number 3. So here this much value is nothing but minus h cross square del square psi xt by del x square. So I have to put, instead of this term, this much. So in this equation number 3, this term and this term is same. So I have to put here as minus h cross square into del square psi xt by del x square. So if we have to put in equation number 3 the value of this integral, then how much we can get? We can get expectation value of tx in momentum space is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity psi star xt. Here I have to put minus h cross square by 2m. Already 2m is there. Already 2m is here. So this much part is nothing but this one. So 2m is here, minus h cross square by 2m del square psi xt by del x square dx. So expectation value of tx in momentum space minus infinity to plus infinity psi star xt, it can be written as minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square psi xt dx is equal to, can be written as, this is nothing but expectation value of minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square in coordinate space. So here we found that tx, or the so called px square by 2m in momentum space is equivalent to minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square in coordinate space. That means we can say that in coordinate space the kinetic energy operator is minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square. However, in momentum space, the kinetic energy operator is px square by 2m. So in momentum space, if we have and we are going to try to find out the kinetic energy, at that time we have to apply this operator, that is px square by 2m for momentum space, but for coordinate space we have to apply the operator minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square. Okay, now next we have to move for the potential energy. Now the expectation value of potential energy represented by ux in one dimension and its operators in coordinate and momentum space. So the potential energy here, it is represented as u function of x for 1D. For 3D it can be represented by the position vector r. We have found previously in I, here I means previously in I means here we found that the expectation value of position in coordinate space is nothing but IH cross del by del px in momentum space. This much we have been found. So here the potential energy is function of x, direct x. So here we can write the potential energy whatever will be function of x, expectation value in the coordinate space can be written as the expectation value of the potential energy in momentum space. Instead of x I can write IH cross del by del px in momentum space. I can give you one example, simple example, that suppose potential energy we know that is equal to mgx. If I have to take one body from the bottom from r surface to a specified distance, then the potential energy will be stored in that body will be mgx, mass of the body, acceleration due to gravity. So here mg is constant and it is represented by ux. So here potential energy is in the form of function of x. So in coordinate space what we can write that ux psi it can be written as minus infinity to plus infinity psi star xt. So here mg x psi xt dx. Mg is constant, so okay, mg is constant, or instead of mg you can write any constant itself. Okay, and in case of momentum space you can write potential energy in momentum space, it will be IH cross del by del px phi is nothing but phi star pxt mg IH cross del by del px phi pxt dpx. That means for the coordinate space we have to apply our operator is constant into x. Here for the potential energy, to find out the potential energy from the coordinate space we have to apply the operator kx. Here k is nothing but m into g. However, if we have to consider the momentum space, the potential energy operator is nothing but k into, here mg have been taken k into IH cross del by del px. Okay, so this is the all about potential energy in coordinate and momentum space representation and its corresponding operators. Now we have to move towards total energy, that is E, total energy, that is E. Okay, so here may you have been remember one thing from the Schrödinger equation. We found that from the Schrödinger equation we have been found that is from time dependent Schrödinger equation. Okay, one dimensional time dependent Schrödinger equation, whenever we have been derived for the free particle, we found that IH cross del psi xt by del t is equal to minus h cross square by 2m del square psi xt by del x square, right? For the free particle the potential energy is 0. So here right side you can see minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square is nothing but the operator of the kinetic energy and the potential energy is 0, and the left hand side I h cross del by del t. See here, just now we found that in the corresponding kinetic energy operator is nothing but minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square, minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square. So here you can found that you can observe minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square. This is representation of kinetic energy, right? As it is the free particle, so potential energy is 0. That means total energy is nothing but kinetic energy only, and left hand side is equivalent to I h cross del by del t. So here from the Schrodinger equation, time dependent Schrodinger equation, we found this that this total energy also can be represented by I h cross del by del t. Also another, if we have to consider the both kinetic energy and potential energy, we have been found that here there is no free particle. For the bound particle, we found time dependent Schrodinger equation is I h cross del psi xt by del t minus h cross square by 2m del square psi xt by del x square plus Vx. Actually here I represented Vx as the potential energy, but here I have been written Ux. So the symbol is not matter. You have to understand or you have to accept that here Ux is corresponding potential energy. So here you can see that in this equation, see this equation if I am going to write here, it will be I h cross, okay, del by del t of psi xt, suppose psi xt in the, like this, minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square plus Vx into psi xt. Okay, so what is this? This is the kinetic energy operator, this is potential energy operator. So this is total energy. This side, this one also indicates the total energy. So from this Schrodinger equation, we found the total energy, this one also equivalent to I h cross del by del t. So this is called as energy operator, total energy operator. This is also called as the total energy operator. But in this form, summation over kinetic energy plus potential energy will be called as Hamiltonian. The word you have to be just listen. We have to discuss. Then after in our next class, here both kinetic energy plus potential energy is nothing but called the total energy. If somewhere it has been in this form, will be called as Hamiltonian. Okay, Hamiltonian of the system, nothing but kinetic energy plus potential energy. Maybe you have been studying in your mechanics, that is kinetic energy plus potential energy belongs to Hamiltonian. So here we have to consider I h cross del by del t. The total energy we are trying to find out in the form of I h cross del by del t here. Okay. So first we have to consider E, expectation value in momentum space, can be written as this one. This is nothing. Well, this is plain E. Here I have been written. Okay. In this form, let this is equation number 1, and but we know that psi xt is equal to this much, 1 by 2 pi h cross phi p xt into e to the I, this much we know, and del psi by del t, if we are going to find out first derivative with respect to t, then it will be 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity plus infinity. So it will be here is the t is there, so it will be minus I by h cross e to the I by h cross x px et into dpx. So if we have to take minus I by h cross to the left side, it will be I h cross. See, if we have to take minus I by h cross this side, left side, it will be 1 by minus I by h cross, which is nothing but h cross by minus I, right? Or if we have to take minus I to the numerator, it will be I h cross. Okay, so I h cross del psi xt by del t is equal to this much. Let this is equation number 2. Now the equation number 1 can be written in the form this one. Here what we done, the equation number 1, it is like this. Just we have to retain phi xt, the wave function or the complex conjugate of the wave function in momentum space will be nothing but this one, 1 by 2 pi h cross psi star xt and e to the power I by h cross x px minus et into dx and e phi pxt dpx. So here I have been taken out, that is psi xt and dx, and rest of the terms are 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to infinity phi pxt e to the I h cross I by h cross x px minus et into dpx. Let this is equation number 3. Now the value from equation number 2, whatever we have been found, that we are going to put in equation number 3. So here this much value is nothing but this much value, this much. See, 1 by 2 pi h cross root over infinity into infinity phi pxt e to the I by h cross x px dpx. So here I have to put I h cross del psi by del t, then it will be in the form of psi in the momentum space will be equal to like this. So it will be I h cross del by del t in the coordinate space, So here we found E in momentum space is equivalent to I h cross del by del t. So here one thing we have to point out, that here E is act like a one type of symbol. See, whenever we have been tried to find out the expectation value of position, expectation value of momentum, expectation value of kinetic energy, expectation value of potential energy, here all are having the function of either x or either px. Here x is the position, and it can be extract from the psi xt, that is coordinate space. That means it is direct function of coordinate space. So here px, momentum, direct function of your phi xt. Tx is equal to px square by 2m. Ux is the function of x. So here these all the parameters whatever we have been derived, these are functions of either coordinate or momentum space. However, here E we have been not used E in the form of either coordinate space or momentum space. In this format, I am telling about in this format, whenever we are considering del psi by del t. Okay, whenever we are considering in the form of I h cross del by del t, at that time E looks like one type of symbol. So these things, same thing I have been written here. Previously x px we are having the formula like this, but here E is act like a symbol which represent the total energy. However, which represent the total energy, we found the expectation value of energy in coordinate space is I h cross del by del t. Here I h cross del by del t in coordinate space. Okay, so here E phi. So E phi, the operator in phi in momentum space is nothing but I s cross del by del t. See, del by del t is one type of like operation. Okay, so here is E is look like a symbolic type. So only for that we have to check reverse way, that expectation value of E in coordinate space is how much. If we have to consider like this, then this will be the equation number 1, psi xt E psi xt dx psi star, but phi star pxt is this much. Okay, so del phi star pxt dt will be this much. Okay, psi star xt minus I by h cross e to the I by h cross x px et dx. So if we have to take minus I h cross in this side to the left side, then it will be like this. You can pause the video, you can write. Okay, 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity to plus infinity psi star xt e to the I h cross, this one. Let this is equation number 2, and the equation number 1 can be written in the form like this. So here equation number 1, whatever we have, in which way I have been written that psi star xt, as usual I have been kept that one, and E will be E. So here psi xt I have been written in elaborate form, that is 1 by 2 pi h cross root over minus infinity plus infinity phi pxt into e to the I by h cross x px et dpx, and last dx will be there. This is dx. Let this is equation number 3. Okay, but in equation number 2 we found that this much value is I h cross del phi star pxt by del t. So here you can found 1 by 2 pi h cross root over this much value is nothing but this one. So if we have to put this one in equation number 3, we can found phi pxt I h cross del phi star pxt by dt into dpx. So previously what we found previously, whatever we have been derived for the expectation value and its corresponding operator, either from coordinate space or from the momentum space. See, either we have to consider the coordinate space or we have to consider the momentum space. Here also we have been, for the momentum we have been consider either momentum space or and its corresponding coordinate space, right? So here del by del x will be directly applied, should have to be applied to the either wave function in coordinate space or momentum space. Okay, it is momentum expectation, finding the value of momentum, and considering the kinetic energy also the same, considering the potential energy also the same. But however, whenever we are trying to find out this E either in coordinate space or momentum space, xt by del t can be alternatively written in this format, because here E is trying to find out, or we are trying to find out the expectation value of E either in coordinate space and momentum space, but not from the time domain. So only for that it can be written as in this way, means this can be moved to the initial and this can be moved to the forward. That means this can be written, this line can be written as phi star pxt I h cross del phi pxt dt del px. So hence this is nothing but I h cross del by del t of phi. That means E expectation value of E in coordinate space will be I h cross del by del t in momentum space. So here we found that previously we found that what E in momentum space is nothing but I h cross del by del t in coordinate space. So here we have been concluded that E in coordinate space is equivalent to I h cross del by del t in momentum space. That means E as I h cross del by del t both in coordinate and momentum space. Okay, here E is in the form of I h cross del by del t. Okay, here we have been concluded that to finding the expectation value of a physical observable quantity, any physical observable quantity, any physical of A it is A has been written, so no need to write the any. So of a physical observable quantity either in coordinate or momentum space, a operator is required to apply. So in with example we can take in coordinate space it is x, in momentum space this operator will be I h cross del by del x. So if we want to find out the position from the coordinate space, this is coordinate space, you can write here psi xt. Okay, psi xt, this is one dimension, no problem. So here this is nothing but phi xt, phi pxt. Okay, phi pxt. So from the momentum space, if we want to find out the position, then what is the operator? I h cross del by del px. And in case of momentum, if we want to find out the momentum from coordinate space, then the operator has to be used, that is minus I h cross del by del x, or it can be written as h cross by I del by del x. Okay, and in case of momentum space, direct we have to apply px, because phi is the function of pxt. So direct we can apply the pxt as the operator. So here in generally any operator, any operator O can be represented or represented by O cap. So operator means O cap, somewhere written as suppose A cap, that means it is representing one operator, and its operator's value in coordinate space and momentum space will be same or different. Suppose if we have consider the energy, then it will be same, and if we have to consider the other physical observable quantity, then it will be different. So now hence one dimension position operator can be represented as x cap. So in general one dimension along x axis position operator is represented by x cap, okay, and its value in coordinate space is x cap. In the coordinate space is x, but in momentum space its value is px, okay. Now here we can write that x expectation value of position in coordinate space will be, this is the form, this is the general form, means one operator psi xt, psi star xt, operator of a position operator psi xt dx, but this operator for the coordinate space will be x. See this equation and this equation, in this both these two equations, wait, I am going to explain first. So in case of expectation value of position in momentum space can be written as this one. So here x cap and x cap in general form of the operator of the position, okay, but this x cap for coordinate space it is x, for momentum space it will be I h cross del by del px, okay. Similarly for one dimension momentum operator it will be written as px cap. So it is phi. If we have to consider expectation value of momentum in coordinate momentum space, it will be px cap. In general it will like this, px cap will be px because it is momentum space, but in case of coordinate space it will be minus I h cross del by del x. Similarly kinetic energy operator is tx cap. So tx cap in general it will be written as this one, but in case of if it is momentum space, then it will be px square by 2m, but if it is coordinate space, then it will be minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square, right. Potential energy operator, that is ux cap. So it will be, in general it can be written as this one. In case of phi momentum space it can be written in this form, but in case of momentum space it will be written as so that is u cap x, or potential energy cap can be written as some constant of x cap, okay. So instead of x cap in momentum space it can be written as, or x, we know that position operator in momentum space will be I h cross del by del px, okay. So potential energy operator in momentum space can be represented as k, some constant. There when I given the example, k can be written as mg, okay. So instead of mg we can write mass and acceleration due to gravity. Instead of mass and acceleration due to gravity, there I given one example. So here it can be written as k x cap, but momentum space, in case of momentum space it will be I h cross del by del px, and in case of coordinate space it will be k x. Likewise in total energy operator it will be E cap I h cross del by del t for momentum, and for coordinate space it is also same I h cross del by del t. Now I have been written all the operators in one table, okay. This is one dimensional only, okay. Physical observable quantities, that is x, position x, the operator is written in the form of x cap. So x cap in coordinate space is x cap in momentum space is I h cross del by del px. So I h cross del by del px. Okay, I h cross del by del px. Similarly, if we have to consider along y axis, then it will be y cap. In position in coordinate space it will be y. In momentum space, y cap is nothing but I h cross del by del py. Similarly, along z axis, z cap will be in coordinate space, the value will be z, and in case of momentum space it will be I h cross del by del pz. Okay. Now in case of momentum along x axis, that is px cap h cross by I del by del x, or if we have to take I to the numerator, it will be I minus I h cross del by del x. For py minus I h cross del by del y, pz cap I h cross del by del z. Okay. So here in case of momentum operator space, or in momentum space, it will be px cap is px, py cap is py, pz cap is pz. May you can write, or no, if you are not right, no problem. So kinetic energy Tx, okay, Tx cap in coordinate space, it will be minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square. In case of momentum space, px square by 2m. Okay, and potential energy kx coordinate space, momentum space, k I h cross del by del px, del by del px. And total energy E, it can be E cap I h cross del by del t in coordinate space, momentum space also same I h cross into del by del t. Now the Hamiltonian along x axis, or total energy also, it is represented by kinetic energy plus potential energy, or it is Tx cap plus u cap function of x. It will be minus h cross square by 2m del square by del x square plus kx. This is the operator in coordinate space, total energy operator coordinate space. And here it can be written in the momentum space, it is px square by 2m k I h cross del by del px, del by del px. So here we can write that in this way, h cap psi is equal to e psi, like that. So here operator or h psi is equal to e psi, like that also we can write h psi is equal to e psi. So here Hamiltonian kinetic energy plus potential energy, this operator is equivalent to also this one. So this is in the form of differentiation of time, this is the form of differentiation of x. Okay, so this is all about our class. So you go through this video, if any doubt we have to discuss. Okay, thank you so much.